Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have got the most fantastic collection from Simply Made Crafts. This is the Moving Pages collection from designer Helen Griffin. She did such an amazing job with the large album die set, and then we've got the Moving Pages stamp and die combo. This one is called the album accessory die set and the journal stamp die set. There is a second journal stamp die set. And finally, we've got the squash book die set. I can't wait to show you what my friend Debbie did with all of these. So come back and play with us. So here we've got the large album die set, and my friend Debbie made this album. I'm going to show you first what she used to actually construct it with. We've got perfect little prints, 12 by 12 patterned cardstock, and then also the coordinating solid cardstock. And let's take a look at this sweet little cover, and you open it up and it's got borders for your pages, all these little great journaling elements. This is sort of a Polaroid shaped frame. She also added these sweet little die cuts. This is the Sweet Hugs die cuts from hot off the press. You'll see them throughout the album. Oh, isn't this sweet? Now we've got right here this little film strip, another one of those little die cuts, and then we've also got this banner. So sweet. And then the top of the page, there are pockets as well. Isn't that cute? Back in there. And then so sweet to look through. And then this page right here has this little band that you would slide something through, and we are going to put the squash book in there once we make that. Okay, and then additional pages, and at the back, a little pocket. All right, so let's take a look at the dies to make this. So here we go. There are 11 dies here, and get these all going in the right direction. Okay, so this part right here is for the binding or the spine, okay? And then this one right here makes the pages and the cover. This one right here is for the little patterned paper that you want to put in there for the inserts. Here we've got our pocket, the little mat for the pocket. This is that little band where you can slide things in, and the mat for that. Here are the photo corner pieces. I like that she put 2 in there, and that way it doesn't take as long to cut them out. And then we've got sort of a little book plate there. All right, so let's get to the part where I show you how to make the binding. Okay, so let's start with this piece right here. Now, there are 2 sizes of books that you can make with this. There's this large, what you would call the, well, it's really like a vertical book or a portrait. Okay, so if you were going to put photos in this one, a lot of them are the portrait photos where they go this way. Now you can also make the album this way. If this is a landscape or horizontal shape, and that's the one that we're going to be putting together. Use the same pieces, but you just cut them down a little bit, all right? So we're going to be making this in the landscape shape. So to make this book in the shape that Debbie made it, you would just cut everything just like this, and you wouldn't have to cut anything down. But to make the landscape shape, you do have to trim it. Now, I have a video that I'm going to attach to this that Helen made, and it's just a brilliant video, so I will put it, if you're watching us on YouTube, I'll put it in the description box below the video. And if you're watching us on Webisodes, then just click on the album die set, and it'll be on that product page, okay? So what she does mention is that when you're cutting this to do the landscape one, you do need to cut it a little bit smaller. So that's what this is right here. It makes this little impression, and then you just take some scissors and you trim it to be a little bit smaller, okay? However, she does mention that when they were manufacturing this, there was a mistake, and if you cut it to this size, it's too long. So what you would need to do is you just cut it a little bit smaller. So what you would do to do that is you take one of the finished pages. See, if you put it right here, you'll see that it's just too tall. So you just go down to here and then you realize that's how far you need to cut it. So this is what you do. You just go right here and then you just make that line right there. And then Debbie's already started this for me. You're just going to cut it here and straight across. So you cut the sides and everything straight across. It's a very simple alteration. She does apologize that it happened, but it doesn't slow you down any, so it's fine. Now, these are the little inserts right here that are going to hold the pages in. So you're going to make 3 of these as well. And once again, you need to cut those down as well. So Debbie already did this part for me, but it's the same thing. You would just put your finished page up next to it, and then you just draw where to make that cut. So once we have that little alteration made, we're ready to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces and you're going to fold them. A bone folder is very necessary to do this, and we have a pack of 2 that you can get, and I'll put those in the supplies down below. And you're just going to do this. And now you got your spine piece, and this is the page holders. What we're going to do is just take a little bit of glue. This is Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. You don't need a lot. You don't want to squish out. And you're just going to place this right at the center, right here. And then you're going to do the same with one on each side. One here, and then you're going to glue one here as well, right? Now, when you're all done, it's going to look like this. Different color, but it looks just like this. So you've got your center piece here glued in, and then this one on this side, and this one on this side. And when the glue is dried and it's all set up, then you're going to lay it kind of like this, and you're going to sort of condition it so that the pages are going to move really nice and easily. Take your bone folder, go like that, and then the other direction, go like that. All right, so that's all ready. Now we're going to take our spine, or rather our book pages. The book page looks like this, okay? And this is what it looks like when you cut it out, or die cut it out. Now this is going to take a large format machine, okay? Because this is wider. I think this is 7 inches wide. This is wider than your 6-inch wide platform. Okay, so it's going to work with the Big Shot Plus or the Gemini die cutting machines. All right, so once you get that, you're going to need to make each page. You're going to need one like this, and then you're going to take one and you're going to cut off those edges. So you're going to take 2 of them and you're going to cut one edges off and leave one on. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue right on here. And we're going to take this page where we've cut those little tabs off, and we're going to line that right up. Okay. Didn't get all my glue there. There we go. All right, now we're going to take some glue. We're going to put it on this edge. All right, and we're going to fold that over. I guess I should have folded that over before I put the glue on it. And then you're going to make sure before you glue that down really good, you're going to make sure everything is aligned. Okay. And then go ahead and take your bone folder and go over that. Now your page is going to have an opened edge here and an open edge here, right? If you were gluing it in to the album this way, and you had all your little spine pieces, you would use this edge right here, and you would glue them onto each one of those little tabs, and then you would have an open pocket at the top if you wanted, okay? Put things in, or you would just glue that shut. Now for our purposes, we're going to be gluing it in this way. Whoops, here we go. This way with the pocket side up, all right? So we're going to go ahead and do the back cover first. Put glue on both sides of that. And then I'm going to just slip that inside there. Okay, that's our back cover. And as I said, we've got pocket right there. If you want the pocket open, let's go ahead and glue that shut because this is going to be our back cover. Okay, and now I'm going to do the front cover. I'm going to glue my page a little bit better here. There we go. All right, so same thing for the front cover. It's really important to get the glue closest to the fold. Okay, so here's the top that's opened. Slide that right in there. There we go. There. All right, so that is our front cover and our spine. Once again, you can leave this open if you want to, or you can glue it shut so that it's not a pocket. We'll just go ahead and glue it shut. All right, so now we've got the inside pages to work on. All of these are going to be pages. So I just made another pocket or another page out of a different color. And I am going to leave the top of this one open so that it could be a pocket. So we're going to go ahead and put glue close to the spine, both of those. There we go. And then you would just repeat this process for every page. All right. So let's take a look back at Debbie's book and then show you these dies right here from this die set. This comes together as a bundle. So you've got your journal stamp set and then your coordinating album accessory stamp set, and it's got this great little film strip piece, a pocket. This piece is that little Polaroid photo there. You've got this piece right here, which is great for pulling up your pocket pieces. You've got photo corners, and you've got all these extra little words. So here's the photo strip that Debbie used right here. And then right here, this piece is this Polaroid shape right here. So cute. She's got some photo corners right here. Really sweet. It's a really nice accessory set as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next set, which is the squash book die set. So for this one, right here, this is the main part. This is the squash book part. The rest of these are little pockets, little things for covering the pages. So here is the squash book that Debbie made. It is so cute. It's got the little band on it, which is right here. And then she used this piece right here to make a little label. And then when you open this up, it's out of the way. When you open this up, it's so cute. You could make this into a little mini photo album or a card. This has pockets in it. You can pull out little things, or you could put the photos in the pockets as well. Okay, Debbie used, this is 6x6 romantic florals, which is just the perfect size. Everything is sort of shrunk down in miniature. And then this one is romantic florals cardstock, and she used this burgundy to make her base. So, so cute. And then it just folds right back up, just like that. like that. And the more you fold it, it just sort of has its own memory to just fold back. So when you're giving this to someone, I don't think it's very hard to put back together, which is a really nice thing. All right, so let me show you how to put this together. It's really, really easy. Oh, and then I should mention, so you can take this, and then the album that she made had this little strap right here. That can go in right there, and then you can keep this in your book, or you can always put it in the pocket. And in, I think it's the next webisode that we're doing after this one, then you'll see that there are other elements to put in this great album. And so there's just more and more fun things to add to it. All right, so we've got our shapes here. You're going to die cut 2 of these square shapes, okay, from cardstock. I've already folded one. I'm going to show you how to do this one as well. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is, I'm going to have to get this straight. First thing you're going to do is fold along those die lines. Okay, and then this piece right here is going to fold this way. Okay, so that when you have it all like this, it just folds together like that. So let's do that again. It's kind of like a big mouth, like that. So when you get to this point, like that. All right, so now you've got these 2 shapes. Let me make sure I've got this one in. It's really important that you get those edges nice and sharp. It'll really help when it all comes together. So now you're going to take this piece and you're going to take this piece, oops, open them up, and you're going to overlap. You're going to glue that one right there. That's all there is to it, you guys. So we're going to take, I think we'll put it on the back of this one. Okay, you want to get close to the edge, but you don't want to get so close that your glue squishes out. Okay. Now we're going to take this and just align that right there. Okay, this piece is going to go there. And then this piece is going to go right there. And that first little fold, when you fold that together, is a little tricky. And you're going to pop that up again. Okay, so let's fold this one down, and then fold this one down. And then you pop it up again. And then all of these little pieces right here are your pages. Okay, so you would die cut here. And what's cool is they give you all of these pieces right here for your little triangles. Okay, so you can cut your photos out. All these little pieces are already done. Your pockets, all those little labels. So cute, you guys. And then you can just put that right back on there. So, you guys, we've got a great money saver on this whole collection here. As I said, there'll be more to the collection coming on our next webisode, so definitely check that out. But over there on the right-hand side is the Money Saver featuring all of these dies and stamps. Down below, we've got our products used where you can add 1 or 2 of the items into your cart. If you're watching us on YouTube, look below the description box and there'll be a link to take you to the Paper Wishes webisode page where you'll see everything I just mentioned. And also I'll make sure and put the link to Helen's video. She did such a great job. So thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you next time.